Get ready because the tech world is absolutely buzzing, and we've got the inside scoop right here on iPad Focus. The pace of innovation is relentless, and staying ahead means knowing what's next. Asterisk now asterisk. We're diving deep into the latest shifts and shakeups that could redefine your digital world. From massive talent migrations to surprising product lifecycle updates and critical legal decisions impacting major players, this is the information you can't afford to miss. Buckle up because we're about to break down the stories that matter most faster than you can refresh your feed. First up, we're tracking a significant talent drain at one of the biggest tech giants, as key players in a crucial field are making a surprising move to a major competitor. This isn't just a ripple, it's a wave that could signal a major strategy pivot. Next, we're looking at how this talent exodus might be directly tied to strategic shifts within the company itself. What does this exodus mean for future developments and the direction of innovation? We'll unpack the implications and what it signals for the competitive landscape. You'll want to hear this breakdown. Then, we've got an update that might affect some longtime fans of a beloved tech product. Two more iconic models are officially hitting the vintage list. What does this mean for support, repairs, and the future of these devices you might still be using? We've got the details on what you need to know. And finally, we're diving into a courtroom decision that sent shockwaves through the market, causing one tech titan's stock to surge. A critical ruling has been made regarding a multi-billion-dollar deal that impacts default settings on billions of devices worldwide. We're breaking down the ruling and what it means for the future of search and your favorite gadgets. All that and more, right here, right now. Don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe, and ring that notification bell so you never miss an update. Talent migration shakeup. An unexpected shift in key personnel has sent ripples through the tech industry, as top artificial intelligence talent is reportedly leaving Apple to join Meta. This move is particularly significant given the strategic importance of AI development for both tech giants. The departure of these specialists, who were integral to Apple's AI initiatives, raises questions about the company's future direction in this rapidly evolving field. Reports suggest that these individuals were drawn to Meta by new opportunities and a different strategic vision, potentially offering a more focused or ambitious approach to AI research and implementation. This brain drain could impact Apple's ability to compete effectively in the AI race, a sector where significant advancements are crucial for maintaining market leadership and driving future product innovation. The AI talent pool is highly competitive, and the loss of experienced professionals can have a tangible effect on project timelines and the quality of groundbreaking work. For Apple, this exodus may necessitate a reevaluation of its talent acquisition and retention strategies, as well as a potential recalibration of its AI roadmap. The move also highlights the intense competition between major technology companies for the brightest minds in specialized fields like artificial intelligence. Meta, on the other hand, appears poised to bolster its AI capabilities with this influx of experienced talent, potentially accelerating its own ambitious projects in areas such as virtual reality, augmented reality, and the metaverse, where AI plays a pivotal role. The situation underscores the dynamic nature of the tech industry, where talent mobility can significantly influence corporate strategies and competitive positioning. Analysts are closely watching how Apple will respond to this loss, and whether it can effectively backfill these critical roles or pivot its strategy to mitigate the impact. The long-term implications for Apple's AI ecosystem and its competitive edge against rivals like Meta, Google, and Microsoft will likely unfold in the coming months and years, as the company navigates this significant talent migration and the broader strategic challenges it presents. This significant talent movement is just the beginning of our deep dive today. Stay tuned as we explore the full impact of these strategic shifts. Strategic realignments in AI. The recent migration of top artificial intelligence talent from Apple to Meta is being closely examined as a potential indicator of broader strategic realignments within both technology behemoths. This exodus is not merely a personnel change. It's being interpreted as a signal that Apple might be facing internal challenges or a shift in its AI strategy, while Meta is potentially doubling down on its AI ambitions. The core of the issue lies in the highly competitive landscape of artificial intelligence, where innovation cycles are rapid and the acquisition and retention of specialized talent are paramount. Apple, known for its meticulous product development and often secretive approach, has been investing heavily in AI to power features across its ecosystem, from Siri to advanced computational photography. However, the departure of key AI engineers and researchers suggests that the company's current trajectory or internal environment may not be aligning with the aspirations of some of its top AI minds. This could be due to a variety of factors, including differing visions for AI research, the pace of development, or the perceived opportunities for impact at each company. Meta, under the leadership of Mark Zuckerberg, has made artificial intelligence a cornerstone of its long-term vision, particularly in its pursuit of the metaverse. By attracting talent from a rival like Apple, Meta aims to accelerate its progress in developing sophisticated AI models that can power immersive experiences, enhance user interactions, and drive the underlying infrastructure of its future platforms. The strategic implications are substantial. If Apple's AI development falters or slows due to this talent loss, it could cede ground to competitors like Meta and Google, who are aggressively pursuing AI advancements. Conversely, Meta's gain could translate into a significant boost for its metaverse initiatives and its overall AI capabilities. Industry observers are speculating whether this move signals a more aggressive stance from Meta in the talent war for AI experts, or if it highlights underlying issues within Apple's AI division. The long-term impact will depend on Apple's ability to retain its remaining talent and attract new experts, as well as Meta's success in integrating the new hires and leveraging their expertise. This situation serves as a stark reminder of the critical role human capital plays in technological innovation and the constant flux of talent that defines the modern tech industry. The competitive dynamics are intense, and the ability to secure and nurture top AI talent is becoming a key differentiator for success in the years ahead. These strategic shifts are certainly creating waves, but what about the devices we rely on every day? We'll explore that next. Vintage devices and upgrade cycles. Apple has recently updated its official list of vintage and obsolete products, adding 2 specific storage variants of the iPhone 8 Plus to the vintage category. This classification means these particular models, the 64GB and 256GB iPhone 8 Plus, were last sold by Apple approximately 5 years ago. The 128GB version of the iPhone 8 Plus has not yet been added to this list. This move is significant because, while a device being vintage doesn't immediately affect its functionality, it serves as an important precursor to becoming obsolete. Once a device is classified as obsolete, typically 7 years after its initial sale, Apple and its authorized service providers cease all hardware support, including repairs and parts replacements. The only exception Apple makes for obsolete products is for Mac laptop battery replacements, which can sometimes extend up to 10 years from the discontinuation of sales, depending on the specific model. This update is particularly relevant for users who still rely on older iPhone models, such as the iPhone 8 and iPhone X, which were also released in 2017 and are already classified as vintage. For those holding onto their iPhone 8 Plus, this designation suggests that the window for official support and repairs is gradually closing. It serves as a subtle nudge from Apple, encouraging users to consider upgrading to newer models to ensure continued access to support, software updates, and the latest features. The timing of this update is also noteworthy, as it comes shortly before the rumored launch of the iPhone 17 series. This creates a narrative where older, yet still functional, devices are being phased out of Apple's active support cycle, potentially making way for the next generation of iPhones. For consumers, this means evaluating the longevity of their current devices against the availability of future support. While the iPhone 8 Plus was a robust device for its time, the technological advancements in newer iPhones, including improved processors, camera systems, battery life, and new features powered by AI, offer compelling reasons for an upgrade, especially for users who prioritize having the latest technology and guaranteed long-term support. This classification impacts the resale value and repairability of these devices, making it a key consideration for anyone planning to sell or continue using their older Apple products. So, your trusty iPhone might be getting older, but the tech giants are still battling it out. Let's look at a major legal win that's boosting one company's stock. Legal ruling boosts tech giants. Apple's stock experienced a notable surge of over 4% in after-hours trading following a significant ruling by a U.S. federal judge. The decision by Judge Amit Mehta proved beneficial for both Apple and Alphabet Google, impacting a lucrative multi-billion-dollar deal between the two tech titans. Specifically, the judge ruled that Google can continue its practice of paying to pre-install Google Search on Apple devices, rejecting key remedies that were sought to curb Google's dominance in the online search market. This ruling has a direct and substantial financial impact on Apple, as the agreement with Google for search placement on Safari, iPhones, iPads, and Macs is reportedly worth nearly $20 billion annually. This revenue stream constitutes a significant portion of Apple's high-margin services business, and the court's decision safeguards this reliable and profitable income source, preventing a potentially disruptive hit. Google's stock also saw a considerable boost, soaring over 7% on the news, as this decision validates its long-standing distribution strategy. In his ruling, Judge Mehta stated that preventing such payments could negatively affect distribution partners, stifle innovation, and hinder the development of new products. While the ruling allows Google to continue these payments, it does impose a crucial restriction. Google is now barred from entering into exclusive contracts that would automatically make its services the default option. This means that while Google can pay partners like Apple and Samsung for prominent placement, these partners are also expected to promote alternative search engines. This nuanced approach aims to balance market competition with the practicalities of digital distribution. Google plans to appeal this aspect of the ruling, but the appeals process is expected to be lengthy, potentially spanning several years. In the interim, Apple continues to benefit financially from these search-related payments, which contributes to the stability of its services segment and reassures investors about its financial performance. The outcome of this legal battle is critical for Apple's services revenue, which has become an increasingly important growth driver for the company, and for Google's strategy to maintain its default search engine status across the vast ecosystem of Apple devices. Analysts maintain a range of opinions on Apple's long-term prospects, with a general consensus leaning towards a moderate buy rating, although the stock has seen a slight decline year-to-date. The core takeaway is that this legal decision provides immediate financial relief and stability for Apple's services division. And that wraps up our major updates for today. What a day for tech news! That's a wrap on today's essential tech updates. We saw top AI talent heading to Meta, potentially reshaping strategies. Then, we learned how 2 more iPhone models are hitting Apple's vintage list, signaling an end of an era for some devices. Finally, a major court ruling favored Apple and Google, boosting stocks and securing billions in annual revenue. Don't miss out on future breakdowns. Hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications, and join our growing community. Follow us on all social platforms for more insights. See you next time.